Hey Optimist, today we are going to do, I guess you would call it a little project. The project is we are going to write a program that gives the greatest of three numbers. It is a very simple program, but we have a lot of bonus content in the video, so stay tuned. The greatest of three numbers is a very simple program. This program is to sharp our knowledge on the conditionals from the previous videos. Alright, now let's just declare three variables for the three numbers we are having in this program. Let's just say let num1 equals to 10, let num2 equals to 5, let num3 equals to 20. I guess that's fine. Alright, now let's start writing conditionals. First, let's compare number 1 with number 2 and number 3. Let's just say if number 1 greater than number 2 and I hope you remember this symbol, and number 1 is greater than number 3. This statement is going to return true only if num1 is greater than num2 and num1 is also greater than num3. So let's just say now console.log num1 is greater. Now let's write an else if to check if num2 is greater than num1 and num3. Let's just say num2 is greater than num1 and num2 is greater than num3. Now console.log num2 is greater. This statement is going to return true only if num2 is greater than num1 and num2 is greater than num3. Now let's write one more else if condition to check if num3 is greater than num1 and num2. Let's just say else if num3 greater than num1 and num3 greater than num2. Let's just say console.log num3 is greater. Now let's change the numbers to check if all of our conditions are right. Let's just change num1 to 30 and it said num1 is greater. Let's just change num2 to 50 and num2 is greater, and let's just change num3 to 200 and it says num3 is greater. But this is not good, right? We are hard coding the numbers in the program. It'll be good if we can get an user input, right? So let's just see how to get user input in JavaScript. We can get user input using a method known as prompt. Let's change this to prompt enter num1. You see, prompt is not supported in run.js, so we are going to be using Firefox or Google Chrome or any browser of your choice to run this program. So let's go to your favorite browser. I'm using Firefox here. So I'm here in my Firefox. Now you could follow this in any browser. Just right click and click on inspect development and then move on to the console tab. Now let's just go back to the program and complete the program. Now let's change this line to prompt enter num2 and prompt enter num3. Let's just select this program, copy it and then paste it in the console and hit enter. And it's asking for num1. Let's just say 10. And it's asking for num2. Let's just say 15. And it's asking for num3. Let's just say 20. And we see num3 is greater. To rerun the program, you can either copy paste it or hit the up arrow on your keyboard and then press enter again. We see redeclaration of let num1. This is because we have already declared let num1 while we first copy pasted the code. So the solution here is to reload the browser. Let's reload the browser. Let's copy paste the code again. And let's try different numbers. We'll keep num1 as highest now, 25, 10 and 15. And it says num1 is greater. And that's how we deal with it. Now, this is a bonus content, but still, there are some more bonus content upcoming. Let's just move on to the program. You see, this is not the most efficient way of writing this program because we are comparing num1 and num2 here and num1 and num3 over here. If a condition passes over here, we already know that num1 is smaller than num2. So we don't need to check for this. So let's just remove this line of code over here and We can also remove this else if and just place it as an else. And let's test it with some random numbers. Let's just say 15, 20, and 30. And it shows num3 is greater. Let's change the value of num2 to 200. And it shows num2 is greater. And let's change it to 150. And we go. There we go. This program is working similar to the first one, but it's a lot simple and a lot cleaner. Always write simple and clean code as you move forward. Now let's test this in the browser, but with a lot more features. Let's fix the input prompt. Let's change it to prompt enter num1 and prompt enter num2 and prompt enter num3. Now, prompt is used to get user input, whereas alert is used to display a message. So instead of console.log, which displays the output in the console, let's just say alert, alert, and there we go. We'll change here alert. On just a side note, on using this code to check the solution in the browser, I ran into some trouble while I was using different set of numbers, and then I found a bug in this code. The thing is, when you use prompt and you get a number, the type of the variable is string. That is, when we enter num1 as 15, it is not actually a number, it is a string. So we're going to change it to the type int. So to do the little trick, we are going to use something called as parse int. We are going to add parse int over here and wrap it in the brackets. And we are going to do that for all three numbers so we don't run into trouble. Parse int. On a side note, the previous method will work. This is just making sure there are no bugs in the code. Let's just say select all and let's just copy paste it. Let's reload the browser and let's paste it over here and let's say 150 and 20 and 10 and it says num1 is greater, and there you go. Now refresh it again. Let's reload it. Let's copy paste our code. Let's have num2 as the graded one this time. 15, 200 and 20 and it says num2 is greater. There you go. Alright, that's it for today guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. That's a lot of content to digest, but stay on track. Try doing this again and again. You'll definitely get to know it one day. Good luck, and I hope to see you around in the playlist where we are going to be talking about JavaScript loops in the next video. Thank you for watching.